Hey, what's up, everyone? This time I'm gonna commentate a regular elimination match. I normally don't even like playing this type because they're too chaotic and they're a bit too full of opportunistic type situations. I prefer team elimination as I just like the whole team play better. Anyhow, um, the reason I selected this particular fight is I want to talk about something called weapon whoring, and I've been seeing a lot more of this lately, where there are certain people, rather to borrow the borrow El Presidor's term, I've started to call them groundhogs. It's basically what he calls campers in Modern Warfare or Black Ops, whatever. But I call weapon whores in Lost Planet 2 groundhogs because you'll you'll rarely see them until they have a heavy weapon. They don't they basically they don't play the game unless they have their heavy weapon in hand, which is why they'll either have a monstrous score or they'll have a terrible match. Um, in this fight here, I actually encounter a weapon whore who's, I guess you really can't call him a groundhog because you do see him when he doesn't have his weapon. But the only reason I kept seeing him was because he kept trying to come back for his gun. I killed him once, and because he's stubborn and really not that smart, I think actually I go ahead and pretty much give him the credit. The reason I win this match is because of him. I mean, I think I kill him like 3 or 4 times in a row as he kept coming back for his same gun. And it's like, I mean, you're a moron. I mean, one time, twice in a row, I killed him the same exact way. You'll see, but basically, it's kind of a plague now. I don't know what the deal is with these players who are just hell bent on only using heavy weapons. And I guess I'm assuming that you'll find more of them in elimination matches. They're there in Team Elim and post data post battles and all the other kind of stuff. But I imagine just due solely to the nature of just regular elimination matches, which are free for all for those of you out there who are unacquainted with Lost Planet. Elimination just is basically your free for all match, every man for himself. But due to the nature of the style of gameplay, I think that you'll probably encounter more weapon whores, particularly heavy weapon whores in this mode. But like I said, I usually avoid this type. The only reason I got it was that this is actually a ranked match, and I got into the room and it started right away. So whatever, I was stuck playing an elimination match. Not to say I don't rage quit out of them or leave them or whatever. I just go ahead and play out the match, but I just have more fun with the team-based dynamic. But anyhow, I think I get blindsided by the guy first, and there's something about nowadays seeing that plasma burst whenever I get killed that starts to aggravate me. Since the co-op demo, I've always loved the plasma cannon, and I still do. I still use it in single player. But due to the thermal energy and the overheating, I don't use it in multiplayer. And I don't use the SP cannon because the same reason. Plus, the gun is it's cheap. I'm not gonna front. I think it's a little. It's probably the only gun in this game that I consider to be kind of overpowered. And the reason is such is because it travels so fast that oftentimes, even if you see the person right in front of you, or some distance ahead of you, and they fire at you, you don't even see the blast. You just get launched. And you're like, I didn't even see it. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if there. Maybe I'm just speaking from a person with an experience dealing with the weapon. I'm sure there are people out there who can roll it. I can roll the regular plasma cannon without any trouble at all, but the SP cannon, I can't roll that on command because I can't see it. I guess maybe playing a few heavy matches, maybe that'll get me acquainted with it. I just, like I said, I usually hate playing matches that aren't just standard loadout for everybody because it doesn't feel as versatile. But okay, here's our heavy whore right here, T Million or whatever his name is. And I think the sequence is coming up soon where you'll get to see this moron just give away kills because he's only has tunnel vision for his precious plasma cannon. Okay, so I'm obviously you saw me kind of zoom in there a bit. I'm placing my shots. I'm trying, yeah, and I finally grabbed him right there. And the way I play elimination, I kind of like to just hold down because you see him just jumped over right there. That was, I believe that's the same person I just killed, T Million or whatever his name is. I think. I'm not I'm not quite sure. I guess we'll have to see in a minute here after I get finished dealing with this guy. But actually, yeah, that is the same guy. He spawned and jumped right over to get his weapon back. So I'm about to see him again right here. Let me see. Is this him? I might be mistaken. Oh no, there he goes. Okay, so that probably wasn't the same guy that jumped over before, but anyhow, there he goes, picking up his weapon, and boom, I blasted him. It's like, okay, I really didn't expect that. I was like, wait, that's the same dude that, just had a fight, and here he comes again. Except I picked up the heavy weapon, so now he gets homed. That's the third kill he's given me. Just based off of his precious plasma cannon. And I'm fighting other people, and guess who's back again? Doing the same exact thing he did last time, except this time he just tried to spam grenades. I home him, then I get killed by a mech, but it's just like, what a clown, bro. Like, get a clue, bro. Just let it go, or think of something different, approach differently or something, But anyhow, I think, like I started to say before, the way I like to play elimination matches whenever I end up in them is just get a particular data post and hold an area down. And that's basically the gist of it. Guess who's back? This time I think he got his weapon back too. Yeah, you can tell by the way they're jumping, he's looking to get a beat on me and fire. I can't remember, I think he might take me out here or not. Oh, no, he's just firing blindly over there. Just jumping around the corner, shooting me. Finish this guy. He's going for my data post now, and yeah, okay, he doesn't take me out here. I'm sure I frustrate the crap out of him, but I don't care, man, because he's a weapon whore, and it's his own fault. That's the data post, and boom, he gets grenaded. So now he has to respawn and likely sprint back because I'm taking this post here. He's probably going to try and sprint back to pick up his plasma rifle, his plasma cannon again. So it's like at this point, it's like, okay, let me keep an eye out for this clown because he's so transparent with it. Oh, there he goes. Yeah, okay, here's where he takes me out again. And oh, big surprise. Guess what kind of machine gun he's using? Machine gun 2. I love that stun, baby. But anyhow, there he's back in the same area, and guess who's back again with his precious plasma cannon? But guess who don't give a fuck? Me. That's why I don't give a fuck, because this guy doesn't know what the hell he's doing, yo. He thinks he picks up a weapon and he thinks that, okay, the rest of the match is free, and it's like, yo, man, it's not. If you learn how to fight with any weapon, I think you'll do well in any, and this goes for any game, man. Every game you play, you'll encounter players like this, especially in a game like Halo. I mean, raise your hand if you've played on a match in Halo Reach Around where some clown is just cloaked and he's just crouched where the rocket launcher spawns. It's like you can actually sit here for 10 minutes and wait for this junk to respawn. How pathetic. But anyhow, he actually had, I think, one more kill than I did, but probably due to the fact that he couldn't hold any data post and he probably got murked a ton of times, he didn't win. So anyways, man, this is just sort of a semi-angry commentary, and just kind of putting it out there. I mean, what are you, those of you out there who play this game, I mean, do y'all encounter this a lot? I'm sure some of you out there probably are this type of player, but I've been noticing an increase in them, and it's a little silly, even if it helps me out because I get kills. It's just kind of like, where's your head at, bro? So anyhow, I'll be seeing y'all soon. Once again, take care.